Welcome, guys. Another episode. Check Hook TV. Nando Nick in association of Bravos. Nick, Josh Taylor, a British great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think definitely top two.
Top two.
Yeah, top two.
Get out of here, man. Top two.
Worst top three. What are you gonna tell me? Nassim.
Okay. Name me who's above him.
Above who?
Josh Taylor.
Lennox. Joe Calzaghe.
No one else. Not Chris Eubank Sr., not Nigel Benn.
No.
Mate, that's madness, bro.
Did it-
Why? Tell me why. Because he was undisputed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, he boxed everyone that he had to box. Did he not box the biggest names in his division at the time?
Like who?
Josh Taylor.
Like who?
Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna put it up because I have to put it up because I can't remember the top of my head, but I'll put it up.
Compared to these other people's CVs.
Senior and Ben ducked James Toney. Don't maybe pull up the what's it, Parkinson? Isn't it Parkinson interview? When they sat there both like school kids.
So hold on. He's above Ricky Hatton.
Ricky Hatton's biggest win was against who?
The Australian.
Was it Testers? What's his name? Testazoo? Costazoo?
Yeah.
Okay. But we're gonna say Ricky because he boxed Floyd and.
No. Because Ricky was amazing.
Are we looking at this with tainted goggles?
No, we're not. We're talking
And
about,
you know
we're
what?
talking about
Rest in peace, Ricky.
We're talking about Ricky Hatton.
Rest in peace, Ricky. But Ricky didn't go on and boss his division.
1 second. So you put Josh Taylor above Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, Andy Joshua would be my in the top five.
Okay.
Who? For your opinion, who?
What, above Josh Taylor?
Yeah, where would you have Josh Taylor?
Henry Cooper,
Okay.
Frank Bruno, Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank Jr., Duke McKenzie.
Chris Eubank Jr. or Senior?
No, senior, sorry. Duke McKenzie. British world champions. You know, I got him in my mind and I can't get it. The Welsh guy.
Lee Selby.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee Selby might be the one I might be willing to put there because Lee Selby was top tier. The others?
Oh, Barry McGuigan.
No, I'm not putting Barry up there. Not putting Barry up there.
Personal reasons, or you just didn't rate him as a fighter? Be real. Forget what he did.
I'm not personal reasons. I just don't put Barry up there.
Okay.
I think Josh achieved something that is very hard to achieve in boxing, is to hold all the belts. And the way in which he did it. His resume is what? You know, he beat O'Hara Davis when people didn't think he'd be.
What do you mean? He was favourite for that.
Was he favourite?
Oh, mate, I knew he was going to stop him.
Was he favourite?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, we can contend.
I believe so.
Okay, Victor Postel.
Okay.
Regis Progress.
Okay.
Ramirez.
I knew he beat Ramirez, but okay.
What's the other guy he beat? Kang Shong.
Yeah.
Patero. Lost to Teofimo Lopez and Ekman. But he done something for me which puts him up there, in my opinion, the top three.
That's your opinion.
Joe.
Maybe top 10, but not top 3.
I think he done more than what those other guys did.
Joe Calzaghe will always be number 1 for me.
For me, Joe Calzaghe is number 1. Lennox is number 2. He's number 3.
And then Prince.
I don't get Prince out of here, man. Get Prince out of here. And again, I'm waiting in the comments because I ain't seen no one. I ain't heard no one.
Because no one can't be bothered.
No, it's not they can't be bothered because they know I'm right. He is the Michael Owen of boxing. Michael Owen of boxing won the Ballon d'Or when they were young, and then that was it. Nothing more afterwards.
Nassim is one of the greatest.
Who? Michael Owen?
No, Prince Nassim.
Oh, no. Can't be one of the greatest. I think Josh Taylor, people look at Josh Taylor and go off like the Catterall fight and things like that. They don't actually give him the respect that he deserves.
No, he was he was a great fighter. 100% he was a great fighter. To go as far as say top 3 or top 2 in British history of world champions, no, I can't.
But he was undisputed.
Okay.
In that list of people who you gave me, were any of them undisputed?
Doesn't matter though. It's not really just about undisputed.
But to hold all the belts, to fight the hot people in division at the time, that's what it's about. When all of those guys we named, did any of them do that? The argument could potentially be for Hatton. He boxed the 2 hottest guys in the division at the time.
Well, to be fair, like if we're talking about at that time elite fight, you only really named 1 or 2 in that list. Josh Taylor, Ramirez, and who else did you? Oh, and Regis at the time.
Victor Postel, top tier, top name.
Okay. O'Hara Davis. Okay.
Well, he beat O'Hara there. He had to beat O'Hara. O'Hara was on a run at the time, wasn't he?
It was.
Yeah, so then we can't take away from Josh. The other guys that you've mentioned, I'm not taking away from what they've achieved, but did they box some of the hottest guys in the division? I don't think so. Senior and Ben ducked James Toney.
Okay, take James Toney out of the way. They still fought some elite fighters.
Okay.
Is there proof that they ducked Tony, or was it the promoters?
There's a whole Parkinson episode of them sitting there like little school kids. And James Toney's like, "Well, come over here, let's fight. I'll come and fight you." I remember that because James Toney was out there wearing dungarees.
Well,
and a man chatting to you bad in dungarees.
Dungaree crew are coming for you, bro. You know what I mean?
No, I respect the dungarees. I might not rock them, but I respect the dungarees. But they sat there quietly. They didn't say anything.
Hillbillies are coming for you, bro.
Well, I got everyone coming for me. I got the Prince Nassim fans coming for me. I got Felix Cash fans coming for me. And now clearly, I'm going to have all the other British heavyweight fans coming after me because I think Josh Taylor achieved more than them.
Okay. We'll leave it as that. If you think he's top 2 or top 3, that's your opinion. I think he might make 10th for me, but
10,
9th. I'm not doing more than that.
That's it. I think it'd be a lush, man. I think Josh is underappreciated for what he's done and what he's achieved in boxing.
What's your opinion about his comments about Conor Benn?
What did he say about Conor?
That he's not even British title level.
I agree.
Okay, cool.
I agree. Conor Benn is someone, unfortunately, who has come through on his name, been paved the way by Eddie, but he's not won nothing of recognition. He's not beaten anyone who we would consider top tier or elite or in their prime. Don't come and bring me Chris Eubank Sr. because he pulled him down. He lost to Paynard, which he got a draw. He boxed Chris Algieri, who was commentating at the time. He boxed, what's the Belgian guy, Van Bern, who nobody had heard of.
Yeah.
And then he went to, who did he box before the Eubank fight? Was it?
The guy at 154.
Yeah.
In America.
No, not that one. That's because he did that. He boxed that after the drugs thing, wasn't it? No, it was the one before that. Oh, what's his name?
With an F in it.
Yeah, from something. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe Congo might have boxed him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congo lost to him.
No, did Congo beat him?
Did Congo beat him? I swear you lost him in the boxer.
I think Congo beat him.
Did you beat him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Congo beat him. But yeah, like, I agree with Josh. Conor hasn't proven that he's even domestically better than most of the people in his weight class. And this isn't to have no thing at shade at Conor or whatever. I just don't think Conor has shown us that he's got the attributes to be better than these guys.
Okay.
You know, I think an Eckerman beats Conor.
No, not now.
Not this Eckerman, but the Eckerman before.
I agree.
Yeah.
He would have maybe given him a good fight. I don't think, maybe. It was a 50-50 fight at the time, not now.
50.
Yeah.
I think that's that. But, yeah, I will stand on my hill about Josh.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, Benavidez, Ramirez.
Benavidez needs to be tested, man. He's on the knee.
Oh, he's going to get knocked out soon anyway.
Who, Benavidez?
Yeah.
By Jai Opposite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we both agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think Benavidez is an incredible fighter.
Yeah, I agree.
And what he did against Ramirez was a statement. Ramirez looked worse than what Fabio did after the 10 rounds.
Mate, he destroyed him. He dismantled his face.
Broke his face, his ribs, his whatever.
And this is a guy that went up one weight and then went up another weight.
Yeah.
To fight him.
Yeah.
So, but he's always been naturally big. He's always been built to be a heavyweight anyway.
I agree with that, but the thing with me is the volume of punches and the damage those punches are causing, because you can't be a light heavy killing people, going to cruiser killing people, and then killing people at super middle. That's mad. Now, I'm not saying he is on drugs. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'd like a test. You know, like the when, Floyd said to Pacquiao, get tested, disappeared for a couple of years. I'd like a test, but he's doing things that I don't think I've ever seen in boxing. Like, in terms of, he's got knockout reels upon knockout reels. He is a very, very good fighter. But I know we've spoken about it, but what he did against Ramirez, that's a statement.
Yeah, of course. That's a huge statement. That's like, don't fuck with me. Like, I'm here. Whether it's 175 cruiserweight or I'm coming heavyweight and I'm ruling that as well.
You know who he reminds me of? You ever watched The Wire?
Yeah.
Omar. You know when Omar comes down the road whistling?
Yeah.
Check it out. Here it comes.
Something ain't right. That's what he seems like in these weight classes.
Yeah.
Like, he's just down there just whistling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here.
They will take your shit.
And he is literally taking your shit. He's taking your soul, whatever. And yeah, it's mad. But do you think at cruiserweight he beats the? We can't even say if he beats the elite guy, because Ramirez is elite.
He is the elite guy. Him and Jay. That's it. There's
So
no one else.
So I know he just said we don't think he beats Opatai, but what if he does?
Then he's unreal. Then he's unbelievable. Because my prediction was always that Opatai will go to heavyweight and be Usyk's last fight. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Or Usyk would have ended up going to cruiserweight, and his last fight was to become cruiserweight champion against someone like Opatai.
Yeah.
But if he beats Opatai, Benavidez might be that guy, that, let's say, that Canelo-esque guy that Usyk might need. So, mate, like, people need to start putting this guy in the pound for pound.
Benavidez.
Yeah.
Because he's going through different weight classes and doing it, or the people that he's beaten?
Because of what he's doing and the people he's beating.
Fair enough. I know, obviously, he keeps on screaming about the Canelo fight. And I know the last
It's not going to happen.
we spoke about whatever, but does he deserve to fight a Canelo because of what he's done thus far?
There's no one else. Apart from Jay or Opatai, who else? Apart, maybe Bivol.
He can fight a Bivol, he can fight a Bill and Smith, he can fight...
But those are not elite names. Like, Bivol is an elite fighter, but is he a huge name where it's going to sell out? No.
I think it's against Bivol, definitely, considering against the two undisputed.
Yeah, I guess so, but think about the two Mexicans against each other.
No, I know. So what's it, de Mayo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen.
Canelo's not silly, we know.
Yeah, and even if it was Prime against Prime, he still wouldn't fight him. I think he's too big for him.
Is Benavidez like a Fondora of the weight classes in terms of he's big, he's whatever? Obviously, he's a lot more power than Fondora and whatever, but he just naturally has the advantages because of his size, his arm reach, and whatever.
He's like a Holyfield.
Yeah, Evander.
It's like an Evander.
Yeah.
He has that advantage of the reach advantage, and you can even say like a Lewis, because he has that reach advantage as well, but he's got power, like those hands. And it's not just like using a jab or whatever. The combinations is just brutal. Brutal. And there's some, like, just thinking about him against Moses, for example, it's just mad. Him against Dubois is scary.
I think at heavyweight, even him against a Riakporhe is a scary thing, because I think Riakporhe's no bum at heavyweight, personally.
I agree with that.
I just think there is something about him that seems unnatural, whether it is natural or whatever. But I think you are right. What he's doing through the weight class is crazy and it's unreal. You know, the Ramirez thing, like you said, wasn't even just like an FU to everybody. It was like, I'm gonna come up, I'll go down. I'm doing this regardless. I think at heavyweight would be more interesting because, you know, someone against like a Lawrence would be interesting. Would Lawrence nullify him?
Lawrence wouldn't fight him.
Just obviously, we may never fight him, but
I reckon we could see what happened with Usyk, him against Del Boy.
oh, please don't. He'll kill Del Boy.
I know he would.
No, we want Del Boy to be on the farm. Right?
I know that. I know. Like, I want Del Boy to just retire now, but he said apparently he's going to continue. So, him against Wilder, him against Zhang,
I think Zhang about 50.
43.
50.
Yeah, maybe.
And
But,
international tax.
but he's still like a dangerous
yeah,
fighter.
no, definitely.
He's still a dangerous fighter. Him against Joe Joyce, but
Oh, Joe.
Tony Yoka.
Him against Tony Yoka is good. Joe needs to stop because Joe is loading.
Jared Anderson.
He's too big for Jared Anderson.
Yeah.
Um,
But there's some good fights out there.
definitely some good fights.
But I wouldn't mind him against Billam Smith.
Yeah, I think him against Billam Smith. That's what I just mentioned. Like him against Billam Smith,
Yeah.
I think is a good one because Billam is been world champion. So again, it's a good test.
And he's a good fighter,
And
Billam. He's very underrated.
He's got a style that's not easy to thing with.
Yeah.
I don't think he's underrated because I think he's overachieved personally. I think it's just whatever, it's been overachieved. But you know, for me, it is what it is. But yeah, I think it's Benavidez. Let's look at this place and see what happens, and go from there. And I know we mentioned him a little bit earlier. Well, no, I might have said it. I did was going to say it. Is we know Benavidez boxed Tunde, and obviously from that there was a lot of controversy around.
You mean Yarde?
Yarde, Tunde, you know. Yarde. Is Yarde a fighter that's been with a trainer too long and that's
$1,000,000%.
stagnated his career?
$1,000,000%. I don't know what Tunde has over Anthony. I don't know what it is, but he should have left him after the Beterbiev fight. To be fair, you should have left him after the Linden fight.
But is his loyalty to Tunde warranted because Tunde has got him to these spaces and got him these fights? We're talking about.
Yeah, but what's he achieved?
But at least he's won British titles and stuff along the way.
Yeah, but what's he achieved?
He's got some titles and he's got
And
a lot of money.
he's had what 3-4 world title fights, and he's got stopped in every single one.
But we're talking about he's boxed elite guys: Kovalev, Beterbiev, and Benavidez, right?
Okay,
These are 3 elite names.
okay, and you lost.
Yeah, but they're elite guys. It's not like he's lost
Yeah,
to.
but look at all 4 fights. What did you see different?
Well, nothing. He's got a style, and that's how he is.
No, that's the style of Tunde.
So, do you believe that if he left there, that he would have then gone on to have won any of those world title fights?
100%. Because number one, any other coach would have made him spar, because there's this thing that they don't spar.
They do spar. Come on, they do spar.
Anyway, and it just would have been a different style, different game plan every time.
But if Tunde's so bad, why has he got Joel Kadoja to where he is now?
But he's not right for a yard.
Yeah, but he has made Yarde who he is. Without no Tunde, there
But
would
who
be
is
no
Yard?
The boxer that we see now.
Which is?
This flash, kind of twitch fiber, shoulder rolling, power punching, like heavy.
That his best win was Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah, but along the way, he's picked up stuff. He was making a name for himself. He's won trophies. He's brought himself on the world stage. He's gone in there and boxed people maybe that people wouldn't necessarily have boxed under the guidance and stewardship of Tunde. So if there is no Tunde, does Arthur does Yarde even exist?
Does?
I don't think so.
I believe so. I believe he does, but under a better coach.
Nah, man. I think.
So you believe Yarde should just stay with Tunde?
What was the reason to change?
Because it's not working.
What is not working? He's gone and boxed 3 elite guys.
And got stopped.
If he boxed, say, I can't even think of a light heavy right now off the top of my head.
Ben Whittaker.
Yeah, if he boxed a Ben Whittaker and lost, I think then you'd be asking questions. But he beats most people outside of that elite category.
Does he beat a Willie Hutchinson?
For me, he does.
I don't think so. If the same Willie Hutchinson that turned up against Ezra Taylor and against Craig Richards, he loses that, in my honest opinion. When Willie Hutchinson's on it, he's a good fighter.
I'm not disputing Willie's pedigree and his ability, and I think he's very, very good. But I think Anthony Yarde, if he was given a world title opportunity against one of those guys, I think he wins.
Does he beat Boatsu?
Now he does, yes.
Okay.
I don't think he beats Boatsu, who beat Craig Richards at the time. I think Boatsu's been unfortunately on a bit of a decline, and I don't know why. But I think
because I think he hasn't got a great coach.
Boatsu,
Yeah.
in terms of Virgil Hunter.
Yeah.
I think that one is the wrong style for him. I don't think
And I
Tunde is
think-
the wrong style for Anthony.
Okay.
But we've never seen Anthony box any other way.
We need to.
But what other way is there? He's not going to be a stand-up, tall, behind your jab kind of boxer.
Why not? He's got the power for it.
I just can't see it. We've never seen him do it. We will never see him do it.
Cool. Then he can go, when he retires, he could be former British champion with all the money and never won a world title. Good for him.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. But at
And,
least.
and everyone will forget him.
Yeah, but everybody's out here talking about Conor Ben, but nobody's saying the same thing to him.
What do you mean?
Conor Ben's not won a title, full stop.
But he's gonna have an opportunity to, and you never know. He might end up winning a world title.
Against who?
We don't know.
Unless
this.
he boxes a Rolly or something. I think Rolly knocks him out anyway.
Okay.
You know, his best opportunity was.
He won't win at 147. He's too drained. He needs to go 154.
And who? With a belt of who? Boots?
Whoever's got belts, isn't it?
Nah, man, he ain't winning at 154, man. He ain't winning it. He ain't
Or
winning at.
160.
He's not winning at any of them weights.
Okay.
He's not winning at any of them weights.
I think he will be a world champion, in my honest opinion. I think he will be a world champion.
Email one.
No, he'll be a world champion in my honest
Email one. He'll have it by email and then vacate
Okay.
and never fight.
I think he will be a world champion eventually, in my honest opinion.
No. And I know this feels like I'm out here bashing Conor, but
No, I get why you would say that, because obviously he does look like someone that only. Funny enough, the irony, he kind of looks like Junior, because all he's thinking about is the money,
Yeah,
not a legacy. But
but Junior's won more titles.
sorry,
Chris Eubank Jr.
yeah,
He's not won more titles.
he's won a world title.
Yeah. Has he
Where-
not won the IBF?
No.
The IBO?
Let's go to episode 1 and speak about the IBO. Let's rewind. Let's put that clip into this. Now you recognise the IBO.
For Chris, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
For Chris,
For me, Chris is a former world champion because I recognise the IBO. That's me. He's a 2-time IBO world champion. Done. But we're talking about the elite titles like the WBC, the IBF,
okay,
and all
cool.
that.
I hear that, but at least we can say that with Chris. We can't say that with Conor. With Anthony, we can say he's won something. So him and his Tunde's relationship has been successful. Conor Ben's relationship with Tony Sims can be argued to have not been successful. Why is nobody calling out Conor to leave Tony Sims?
Because I don't see anything wrong with his style with Tony Sims.
But he's not achieved. We're not talking about Tunde.
But that's not
style.
Tony Sims' fault. Let me tell you the difference in Yarde and Ben. Yarde's been presented with Kovalev, Beterbiev, and Benavidez, right?
Yeah.
And even the Lyndon Arthur first fight.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll take it. Tunde's like, of course, we'll take it. But you lost.
But he took it. Had a go.
But he took it. The difference is Conor didn't take those opportunities. I'm not saying Conor... It's not like Conor took them and lost.
It's not good enough, that's why.
No, he just didn't take it.
He's not good enough, that's why.
Maybe he does believe that. I don't know. I'm shocked that Eddie's come out and said Conor said no to the Croker fight. I believe he beats Croker, in my honest opinion.
I don't think he beats Croker. In Dublin. No.
Bro, even on the moon, I think he beats him.
Definitely not.
I think Croker's overrated.
But again, we're talking.
I think Croker's overrated.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
He's
I think
overrated. He got lucky against Paddy. If you want to talk about a future elite fighter, Paddy Donovan. And I've always said
Paddy Donovan's got a big fight coming up, hasn't he?
This Friday.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
The winner will fight the winner of Croker. Who's Croker's fighting someone for the world title?
I can't remember who.
Yeah.
I can't remember who. But why, like I said, why are we not talking about Conor and Tony the same way we talk about Tunde and Yarde?
Because the difference is the fights that Conor has taken, it's working.
But they're nothing fights. If Anthony had taken nothing fights with Yarde, we'd be talking about why don't they step up, right?
Maybe.
But most probably. But we're not having that conversation about Conor and Tony Sims. For me, I can understand why people are talking about Yarde and Tunde, but Tunde's got Yarde to this point.
Okay.
You know, he's and Yarde was most probably thinking, well, you know what, you know me better than anybody else. You've developed me, you've got me to this star, whatever. I don't think anybody's going to take me any further because he's got him to a world title level, and that's most people want to do. Yeah, and he's had a go 3 times and fell short. Cool, but they're getting there. Conor's not getting there.
We'll see. We'll leave it as that. We'll see. But I personally believe if Yarde fights any of these British fighters, he won't win.
Well, would you know what we'll do? We'll put a poll up. We'll put a poll up and see. Should Yarde leave Tunde? And is Tunde holding up Yarde's career? Whatever's left of it.
I've got nothing against Tunde. I think he's a nice guy.
I think he's a fantastic trainer.
I think he's a good trainer, but I just think the time has come for them to part ways, and Yarde, because he's getting older, to try new things and try a new coach.
Do you, I guess let's make this as a parting question. Do you think if Yarde leaves, he goes on to become a world champion?
Depending on who he goes with and what opportunities he gets. Plus, we don't know what weight he's going to be now, because he went to cruiserweight, and obviously he's 175. Yeah. Where is he going to stay? If he stays at cruiser, no, because I don't think he beats Vidal Riley. Vidal Riley gets the IBF world title. Does he beat Chris Billam-Smith? I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight.
I think at cruiser, I don't think he's a big enough person. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. So at 175, who's the champions? You got Bivol, and who's the other champions? That's just Bivol, isn't it?
I think Benavidez is vacated.
Yeah.
He's no longer there.
So it depends. I would love a world title fight between him and Whittaker, if I'm honest about that.
I think him and Whittaker is a very good fight.
Yeah, I believe so as well. Or even against Willie Hutchinson. But I think he needs to put more names on his resume, because if you take away the 3 world champions that he's fought, take them away, he's only ever fought one good fighter, and that's Lyndon Arthur. If you look at the rest of his resume, there's not one British fighter there. There's nothing. They're all bums. They're literally like nobodies. These are guys that he splattered within the first 4 or 5 rounds, even the first couple rounds. So I think he needs to get more domestic fights in there, in my honest opinion.
I can understand that, and understand that. I hear that. I think he's earned the right to box at the level he's boxing at, and only box elite names, because he's been in there with those 3 world champions and Lyndon Arthur. I think he's done the domestic thing, and I think he's picked up belts along the way. And I would like to see what he does next. I would like him to stay at light heavy. I don't think he should leave Tunde. I think they've forged a very good relationship and have got them where they are. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see the space. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of him leaving Tunde.
We'll see what our viewers will say. We'll put up a poll. And
Lions in the camp.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess let's wrap it up for this episode.
Yeah.
All right, man. And yeah, by the next episode, we'll definitely have your Nando's.
Okay, cool.
All right.
We'll see. Take it easy.
So,